Hi everybody! So I am here to do Isabelle's 4-month update. It's been a while since I've done a sit-down vlog like this. I think probably the last one I did was her 3-month update. But I hope you've been enjoying the Monday, Friday upload schedule and the vlogs that we've been sharing with you of the weeklies and the day in the life that we've been doing. If you are new to our channel, I would love to have you subscribe. We share new videos every Monday and Friday about motherhood, lifestyle, working motherhood, and all the things that come in between. So you can hit that subscribe button if you're new. We'd love to have you. But I want to let you guys know how little Miss Isabelle is doing. We found out a lot this month about her. So I'm just gonna dive into it. First thing I wanna touch on is it's been a month that she's been in daycare and a month that I've been back to work, and she is doing really well. We are still exclusively breastfeeding. She does fantastic with the bottle. We've been using the Tomo bottles since she was an infant, obviously. She still is an infant, but since she was a newborn and we introduced the bottle to her, she does well with the bottle. She doesn't have any issues with that at all. And then she does well nursing. She doesn't prefer one over the other. She just has adjusted really well to it. As far as daycare goes in general, she's just been really good. She's done really well with adjusting to daycare and the new interactions that are there. It hasn't been a struggle at all. She's just been really, really good about that. At her 4-month update, we found out a lot about little Miss Isabelle and what's been going on that I want to update you guys on, because I get a lot of questions every time I post a video, and a lot has changed since the last time we did a consultation with her doctor about what was going on with her skin and different things like that. So at her 4-month update, we did a check on little Missy, and she is 12 pounds. She is 24 ounces, and I don't remember her head circumference. With that, when I met with her doctor, we had a look at Isabelle's skin to kind of look at different things that were going on. So in the last month, her skin has changed and she's had some new issues present itself, and some issues have become more irritated. So when we consulted with her doctor last, she had looked at her skin and had looked at it and said, you know what, she just looks like she has a really bad case of cradle cap. And so we were just gonna try to treat that naturally over the counter as much as we could. Within the last 2 weeks, I want to say, her skin issues changed a little bit. She had some different reactions going on her arms and on her legs. And with that came some different redness, some different patches. And so I was trying to figure out exactly what was going on and what might be triggering that. And I know a lot of people had asked, does she have eczema? Initially, when we looked at her skin, she did not have eczema, or we did not think that she had eczema. But in the last 2 weeks, things have changed a little bit, and now she had more eczema-like reactions. So when I was at her doctor this was Monday, I had brought up that I was concerned about, you know, maybe potentially she had some sort of eczema, some sort of allergy that was causing a reaction to her. And as my doctor looked more at her skin, she was like, you know what, this could be that. I'd like to maybe get some blood work done to have it looked at. Additionally, because Isabelle's weight has not grown in the way that we would like it to, so right now she's about in the 8th percentile for weight, and she's only gained about a pound and a little over a pound since her last doctor's appointment. There was concerns that led us to believe that there may be some type of allergic reaction happening. Now granted, she probably had this early on, but because there was some other things going on, it was a little bit difficult to tell. And the reason that I didn't initially think that there was some type of allergy is because I understand how allergies react, or how babies with allergies tend to react. They tend to be really irritable. They have bloody stool. There's just a couple different factors, and Isabelle didn't really fit in that box. And so that's where we, at her last appointment, didn't think that that was lending itself to be that. But now, this last go round, we had some reservations about it. So at her appointment on Monday, my doctor did go ahead and order a blood test for milk and egg allergy, which are the 2 most common allergies with infants. Isabelle's blood work came back with a positive reaction to the egg and the milk. So she is tested positive now for allergies in those 2 items. So with that, we have been referred to an allergist to have a secondary follow-up, and my pediatrician and now the allergist, we will work together as Isabelle grows, from now until she starts to eat more solid foods, to evaluate things that we should avoid, things that she will have a reaction to, and the potential for this allergy to be something potentially that she may have or outgrow. So that's kind of where we sit. Now we have a little bit more of an answer and a roadmap, I guess you could say, to address what's going on. Right now she is on a hydrocortisone steroid to help clear up some of the patches that are on her skin, and that has been a big change already in what we've noticed. The top of her head, we did determine, is cradle cap, and it is a pretty bad case of cradle cap. So again, she had a couple things going on. So we have 2 different prescriptions that we're working with. One to help with the dryness on her scalp and her cradle cap, which likely is also being exacerbated by the eczema. The 2 are probably working together. So we have a little bit of a regimen that we're going through right now. But as I mentioned, since we started the prescriptions that they gave us, we've already seen big changes in her skin. So brings us back to the question of the milk and egg allergy and how we're going to address that right now with me exclusively breastfeeding. So the answer to that is I am cutting out all milk or milk byproducts and all egg from my diet, which was something that I was like, oh man. I immediately went to like cake, like I can't have cake, but it is what it is. Is it something that is going to be a challenge? A little bit, yeah. But it's what's in the best interest of Isabelle. I'm not interested right now in switching her to a formula. There's no need for it. And my pediatrician even recommended that if we could keep her with breast milk, that would be in the best intention of her to not change, especially with the milk allergy. Formulas are very difficult to kind of nail down what works. So, and I'm not interested in working towards a formula option. I would like for her to be breastfed. So I have made the jump to cut all dairy and all egg out of my diet. I went on a mini shopping haul on Tuesday to kind of wrap my arms around what options are out there, and surprisingly there's more things than I thought, and the things that I've tried so far that are like whether it be vegan or you know, like a coconut or something of that alternative, they've actually not been really bad. So with that, if you are a nursing mom who have been in my shoes, I would love to hear what you've done, some of the things that you liked to help me navigate kind of what's going on, because I'm seriously sad about not being able to eat cheese. That's like the saddest thing. Cheese and like ice cream. Goodbye. I love you. But I love Isabelle more. So there's that. That's the biggest thing. So with that, it's the milk protein and the egg protein that irritate her, not the actual lactose of it. It's going to be interesting to kind of navigate this path. I have been now dairy and egg free. This is my 3rd day going on that. So I've already lost 2 pounds. The perk, I've been joking with my family that I'm calling it the Isabelle diet, because like I've been wanting to be healthier with my eating, and now I really have no choice. So thank you, Isabelle, for that. But it's gonna be an adventure, but it's worth it for her to have her grow the way that she should and not be irritated. She's like the happiest baby, and that's what my pediatrician kept saying. She's like, it's just weird because she doesn't lean towards like showing signs of having an egg allergy or a milk allergy. And because she's not irritable, it's mostly just her lack of weight gain, and then her skin that causes that. So would love to hear if you've been in my shoes and kind of your experiences in the comments below. Give me some guidance on that whole thing. Other than that, we did start Isabelle on rice cereal. I was hesitant to do it, but with her being behind in her weight, that's something that I decided to go ahead and start now instead of at 5 months, to help her pack on some additional pounds. She will begin to gain weight the way that she should once all of the egg and dairy protein is out of my body, which from what I've been reading, it takes about 10 days to like 3 weeks, somewhere in that range. So in the interim, we're kind of in like a holding pattern, because obviously the milk that I've pumped and that she has to bring with her to daycare has dairy in it. I'm trying to now, like with what I've pumped this week since I've been dairy free, we'll be able to start to mix that in a little bit next week, but we're kind of like in a weird place right now where it's gonna be still given to her because of me being a working mom. So there's that aspect of it. But I think in the next month, we're gonna see a lot of change with her as far as overall, just her skin and her well-being, and growing weight-wise. I think that is it for this update. Thanks for watching. If you guys are new to our channel, again, we would love to have you join and become part of our family. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we will see you on Monday with another new video. Bye, guys.